Oh, speaking of lunch or at workplace, whatever. Oh my god! Yesterday I got a fucking warning. I got a warning yesterday because I came in late, like only three times for a minute. Do you know how fucking distraughting I feel right now? Like it's bullshit, dude. Honestly, dude, like at this point, like I don't care because I know in this job, like no one. I know for sure they don't fucking like me at all, dude. And it's because I don't associate with them of kissing their asses, dude. What the fuck is wrong with we once have loyalty, self-respect, and having dignity. And if we see something or actually someone's doing something wrong, we call them out for it. But nowadays it's almost like we applaud for the bullshit that's going on. It's a self when you see crime is doing well, it's a self-reflection what society thinks now. Like doing crimes nowadays is applaud for it. I'll give you guys an example. Um, so when I first started in this job, this dude who started out like just as equal as I did, right? And this is way before the accident that I have. Um, this dude was really lazy worker, right? Like the way he walks, bro, is like I'm that lazy that I don't feel like fucking walking, which fucking bothers me, you know. But we're in glass, and at the time, just me thinking about this. I'm sorry, it's just me thinking about this incident. Dude, it's disgusting. At the time, we were not using PPE on our legs, right? We were using PPE for our head, our body, and our hands, but not the legs because when it's summertime, you don't. It's so hot, dude. During summertime, it's gonna get so hot you don't even feel like using the PPE. That's how. That's how the risk of if one is not drinking water enough, you get a heat stroke for it. Especially if you're just pumping out work. This guy was not using PPE on the legs, and it's fine, cool, whatever. I don't give a fuck. So someone had the thought idea of putting this glass, which was big in the middle, right? It's an out of square. So what I mean by that is, it's like, for example, there are some buildings that requires glass to be a triangle. So that to us is called out of square. Those weird shapes. It doesn't have to necessarily be a triangle, but it could be like start out like a square at first, but then it changes into like a diameter. It's some weird shapes, right? This glass was square in the center, but then it started going lower and lower into a weird size, right? So it looked like a triangle, but then it changes to a square. But on the bottom, it's like this super long, angle. Now, at the time, there was no rules on let's put glass on this specific way and let everybody else know there's a specific piece of glass here. You need to keep an eye on it. There was no notice, nothing. No cones, no. I'm sorry, hold on. My apologies. There was no anything to let others know there's glass there. So at the time you were on your own, you gotta be aware of your surroundings. This guy, since his fucking walk is so lazy and I always look goddamn up, this motherfucker cut off, I wouldn't say cut off his leg. It sliced his leg. Motherfucker went on the fucking floor, dude, and was bleeding. He lost a lot of blood. Meantime, I was up there in the machine, trying to fix something. When I saw him, a pool of blood coming out of his leg, my first thing is obviously stop fucking work, get down there, see what's up. The whole world came by a little bit later, right? Like seconds. The first thing that bothers me, dude, is the supervisors and leads weren't going to do shit about it. Instead, they were calling the ambulance. I'm like, where the fuck is the first aid kit? I got up, got out, running. Didn't give a fuck like what's in front of me, just running across through the building with all the glass, across the parking lot, because at the time I parked far away. Ran across to the parking lot, grabbed the first aid kit in the car, some alcohol that I had inside in the car too, came back running and start tending his wound. And let me tell you, our meats really do look like pork. It looked like pork. He was, it's sad when I remember that day. So I was tending his wound, trying to stop the blood, because he was losing a lot of blood, right? Meanwhile, these fuckers, everybody around me was standing there like a fucking dumbass, you know? It bothers me because it's like, dude, you guys don't have any fucking protocols and shit? Like, I understand it was his fault for not using PPE on the legs. But shit, dude. You guys should at least have the fucking equipment. I was so fucking pissed, dude. You know what bothers me the most? Not once I got a thank you. Not once. So that's an example of the times we live in now. That you're not rewarded for doing something good. You're rewarded to commit crimes, to commit sin. It's fucking disgusting. The only difference is that I am willing to resist all that shit. It's I'm gonna say it in Spanish, putrefacto. It's actually like, there's a word in English, I just don't know how to say it, dude. And the worst part is, dude, is that because I got the warning for 1 minute on 3 days, but because it's trackable. But I know there's fucking fraud going on in this workplace, because motherfuckers would be bullshitting 1 hour of overtime, dude. Chilling in the bathroom, or just fucking waiting at the clock machine, sleeping during work hours. I had enough, dude. So what else I could talk about? Well, update on the Haka. Well, finally I got the spearhead. Now I gotta get the wood handle for the spearhead. But I also now want to get an axe, to be honest. I want to actually get the axe. Oh my, like, that's how retarded I'm thinking right now. Or mad. I'm probably mad right now. I want to get the shield, or build me one actually. Actually, speak about this. This is something you guys are gonna hear on the Haka. Yeah, that's a preview of what you're gonna hear. What you just heard right now is they call it the Aztec death whistle, but apparently the Mayans have it too. So it's like, well, what then just call it a death whistle. You guys don't have to say Aztec a death whistle and then the Mayan Aztec death whistle, or whatever the fuck. This is something that, like, there's a lot of confusion. That a lot of people, like, they think they know what they're talking about, and it's like, dude, it is just an instrument. Just call it a death whistle. What you guys heard is actually a tool for warfare. So imagine hearing 1,000 of these, right? And you're just a poor villager listening to 1,000 of these instruments all night. Now, that's just one way to use it. Another one is for ritual purposes. Now, they say they use it for ritual purposes on this one. And sorry, I was hearing someone screaming right now. I just don't know where the. Yeah, someone's fucking calling these motherfuckers. That should shut them up. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah. So this was a supposed ritual as well for the instrument, and I do think that it can be used in the ritual. If it scared humans away, I imagine it could scare demons away too. I could see that. Not only that, this is I could that what you guys heard. That's just one way. There's another one that if you do it like in a low air blow, you know, that's just other couple ways of using it. But who knows? Who knows what our ancestors did at the time?